I think most of us can agree that under Donald Trump, America has become a more divided nation. I don't believe it's been this divided since the end of the Civil War. The question is, can we recover? Hi, I'm David Thompson. I don't know that we can recover. I'm going to give you my opinion as this video moves on. But first, I want to go back to 2020. You all remember, Donald Trump comes onto the scene and he has a new slogan, "Make America Great Again." They had hats and everything. Now, I made fun of that slogan many times on this channel. Many people believed it was a promise. Not sure. But I will tell you this, I've talked to people who've considered themselves Trump supporters, and they can't tell me when America was great. Some have an idea, but none of them really can firmly tell me when America was great and how we get back there. And some people had no clue what I was even talking about. That's another story. But I read an article called "Military Parade, No King's Protests, a Split Screen of a Divided America." Now, first of all, before we go on, Trump is going to have a legacy, one way or the other. The first 4 years, his legacy was not very good. He had a lot of issues. But this time, he came in with all guns blazing. But in the end, he will have a legacy of a divided America and a more unsettled world. I don't think those are the legacies he wanted to have. But in this particular article, we see the contradictions. Donald Trump and his MAGA supporters believe they are patriots, that they're the only ones who are patriots, and if you don't believe like they do, you're un-American. Some of the protesters disagreed, and this is what one of them said. Trump has attacked the patriotism of his critics and of journalists he doesn't like, saying they hate our country. Anticipating such an attack, speakers in Annapolis said protest is an act of patriotism, especially when the target is a president they say is trampling America's system of checks and balances. We have to own the flag. No one can tell us that we're not patriots, said Donna Edwards, president of the Maryland State and D.C. AFL-CIO, who addressed the Annapolis crowd wearing an American flag dress. No one should say that because we're here, we hate America. We're fighting for America. That should show you how divided America is. We cannot even agree on what patriotism is. Let's remember that Trump's base, MAGA, believes they are patriots. They are patriotic. No one else is. If you're not part of MAGA, you're a communist or a socialist. Now I'm going to show you what they really believe and what they really want you to believe. Democrats are demonic. Gay people want to take over your schools. Immigrants are rapists and murderers. Colleges want to indoctrinate your child into woke politics. Billionaires should get massive tax breaks. Medicaid is full of fraud and waste. Poor people don't need health care. Safety nets for poor people should be cut. Government regulation is unnecessary. Companies should decide environmental standards. Companies should decide workplace safety practices. States will decide what type of education a child will get. Children should work in factories, then they'll learn to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Everyone but right-wing white people are lazy. No, I can go on and on. But this is where Donald Trump and his out-of-touch right-wing supporters are leading us. Even religion is being used as a weapon. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert don't believe in separation of church and state. They want to take over all facets of the American government. They want to dictate to you what you need to believe and what you need to do to be a good patriot. Now, here's my problem. We, as Americans, have to stand up to this, and too many are not. Now, before I go on, I want to let you know that I have a sister channel. It's called Nights Around the Fire. Now, there we talk about legends, mysteries, and myths. It's a great channel. We have 5 videos up. Please go over and watch it if you are interested in those types of things. I have a link in the description bar. Thank you. Okay, so the problem is woke people, according to the Republican Party and the right wing of the Republican Party. Now, I know a woke person. I'm going to tell you a story. He went in for a major surgery. We prayed with him. But this guy was telling me how he hates woke people, black people, transgender people, and gay people. So I asked him, what if one of these people from one of these groups is part of your care team at the hospital? Would you not want them to help you? Would you not want them to be a part of your care team? He didn't know what to say because I think he realized that he wouldn't know. They're not going to wear a t-shirt saying, I'm gay, I'm transgender, I'm woke. He wouldn't have a choice. But I guarantee you he'll accept their care because he wants to live. He wants good care at a hospital no matter who's giving it. See, but that's the problem with America today. We don't get far enough ahead of this to realize that we need each other. We never know that when we get in trouble, it might be someone we don't like that's going to help us. Someone that's part of those groups that's transgender or gay or woke. We don't know. Now, this country will be divided long after Donald Trump is forgotten, and I hope we can forget him. When he's sipping prune juice and watching reruns of The Apprentice in his billion-dollar apartment, we'll be going on with trying to fix this country. Those of us who stood against him, the opposition, it's up to us to make a difference. First of all, it's up to us to go into the 2026 and 2028 elections and vote for people who are against tyranny. Vote for people who are for democracy and against authoritarianism. Second of all, we must support those younger generations that are coming up. Let them understand that they can make a difference, not by hating people, but by loving people, by helping people. I wrote this a while ago, and I'm going to read it for you today. For those of us who believe that all people are created equal, it is our duty to help those who are less fortunate, to be the hands and feet of Jesus in a cruel world. We must continue to serve others, help those in need, showing compassion and empathy, not hatred and disdain. See, as I've said in the past, Donald Trump is not the disease. And yes, America has a disease, but he's a symptom, a major one. He has helped metastasize the symptoms of greed, arrogance, and privilege. America has been too privileged for too long. We have taken advantage of our position in the world and have consumed more than we produce, have become arrogant, thinking that we can do anything we want to anybody and we can get away with it because we're Americans. This is the belief Donald Trump has. What Donald Trump is best at is being an enabler for those people who hate everyone, who hate black people and brown people and transgender people and gay people. Now, Donald Trump did make America great again, except who he made it great for was rich white people who get big tax cuts. Everyone else is open game. It's now open season on anyone that's not MAGA. You can now openly hate gay people, transgender people, immigrants, brown people, black people. You name it, you can hate them. Because under Donald Trump, the only people that count are the rich people that have supported him since the beginning. So can we fix the great divide that exists in this country today? In many ways, we cannot. As long as there are people who hate immigrants, who hate black people, who hate transgender people, who hate gay people, who hate woke people, as long as there are people out there fighting against it, it'll be tough to do. But as I mentioned, me and you, we can make a difference every day, going out and doing the right thing, by loving those who are less fortunate, by helping, by caring, by showing empathy. Maybe, and just maybe, if there's enough of us that do that, maybe we can show those people that want to hate how it is to really love. That's all the time I have today. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And I'll see you tomorrow right here on The David Tomsic Show. God bless you.